G'day everyone, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. This will be my Knackers Yard. This is still the Del Beard. I've still got it, but I'm not going to be doing any more taking the piss out of Del videos. I wouldn't want to harass the poor man. So what we're going to do today is look at the spark on this Aprilia 750 Shiver. Now looking at it, how do I flip my camera? Now, if you remember, it looked like we'd lost spark on the front spark. I was going to do the swap over from front to back because I know the back sparking, but I think the plugs are actually different. Certainly through shopping they are labelled as a front and a rear, and the plugs do look slightly different, but I do have a replacement through. So what I'm going to do, there's the spark hanging on that side, but it physically plugs in. Where's my torch gone? It physically plugs in on the other side, so I'm just going to unplug that, plug in the other one, and then we'll do a bit of a spark test. Right, so power on. A little bit of a shifty because this is always a bit show. Got a nice strong spark. Now, the only problem I've got with that is that strong spark is now plugged into the rear because I'm still getting no spark at the front. So I thought I'd just have a bit of a fuck around. In fact, I was going to try whipping out the spark plug out the back, but that spark plug works. That coil works. I could try unplugging a new one. Let's do that just to confirm as well. The new front spark. Now, I didn't do this before because I assumed they'd be different, but it does look like they're the same. So that's the new coil and an old spark plug. Yeah, there's something weird going on here. So my HT coils, I should have done that before I ordered a new one. I have put some scratches on the new one so I don't get them too mixed up. My HTs are fine. So there is something not telling that front spark to spark. I'm going to have to hit books. Obviously by the books I mean tensioner. Try and work out what's going on, because that is very strange. Yeah, I mean, mentally, it's leading me to either a wiring issue, and that goes straight into the loom, so that's unlikely / difficult. I've had all the relays out of the top in and out. I wonder if I've pushed, half unplugged something there, but I can't see why there'd be a relay for just one HT coil. There could be. That's one possibility, or it might be the ECU. This is a second ECU on this, so maybe if I plug in the first one, I don't know if I'm going to get all of the security codes coming up again though. Let me have a bit of research and I'll have a think. Right, so I've done some searching around, and it's all inconclusive. It's either a wiring issue or it's a ECI CDI issue. So I do have another. I think that was the one that I bought. I bought it to clear the security alerts because I thought they were tied with the ignition set, but it doesn't appear they are. So I'm on. So I've swapped them over. I'm on. I've got no flashes. I've got no problems. I haven't even got a service light, which is unusual. Now I've unplugged the the rear spark because it keeps catching. And sound like a tractor, and I'm annoying neighbours, I think. So I plugged in. This is the new spark, I think with an old spark plug, but let's see how we go. That looks like a pretty damn good spark to me. Right, let's get this fucking spark plug in. Right, so that's both plugs in. I haven't put the radiator on yet. Friendly. I'm a bit excited. Shit away, so I don't want it resting on pipes, because I'm hoping they're going to get hot. Sort of fucking head torch on. Right, let's get this going. Power on. I felt the urge to burn myself twice. Just reset that because quite often it breaks the audio. Just go for a bit of proof. So water on the pipes. Scorchio. Scorchio. Right, let's give it a couple of minutes and some beads. Radiator on. Right, let's give it a quick movement test. Wow. Holy shitballs, that's fast. It's only 750, Jesus. yeah, it moves. Well happy with that. Well happy with that. I'm thoroughly confused about the whole CDI ECU bit. That's the original one with the new lock set. That shouldn't work, but it seems to. Now it's running. It's diagnostic software time. Not going to do that now, if no other reason than the laptop's out of charge. But it's still, it's close. I think it tried to bog out me, but frankly it's almost on fumes as well, which probably isn't going to help. And it needs running in. He needs to get his legs again. Front brakes are binding still. I'm going to need to do a proper examination of those and a proper clean out, which probably means a rebuild. Because it's a pain in the arse to move in and out of the garage at the moment, if nothing else. And they've been cleaned like 3 times now. I think they're just past it, frankly. They need dismantling, cleaning, replace the seals and put back together. Right. A successful Phoenix upload, whatever next. Not in the way I expected it though. Not in the way at all. But hey, that's the way these things go. If it was simple, it would be dull. Cheers all. I'll catch you later on. Ta-da.